Hello, welcome to introduction to another video of mine. So, today I'm actually dissecting something that many of you don't know. You haven't adequately observed over the decade that passed. But I remember, because I have long-term memory and very good one, I actually remember how it was 10, 11 years ago. 11 or even 12 years ago. The thing is, 12 and 11, 10 years ago, when it was like 2014, 2012 plus 1, in 2012, there were many optical-acoustical material. I'm going to, with a fast name right now, videos, basically, that had European themed. There was a European, locally pan-European craze at the time, cultural bloom on YouTube, basically. I remember John Adams, stuff like that, from the American Revolution. He went to go to talk to parlor with King George III. It was a series of sorts, very good, it was very good, and the brilliantly divine dialogue of that was exquisite, well, very well formed. It was before the total Jewishly takeover of the YouTube and the garbage were made to consume right now. Before that, seriously, before that, there was a very strongly influenced European theme. I remember videos that have been suggested to me, like the Duelists, which was a Hungarian Polish movie. I don't remember exactly, but the Duelists, another movie with Polish sabers, which was a duel basically between two exceptionally skilled Polish fencers. That was the theme of YouTube. It was very brilliantly blooming European culture at the time, which could be actually, in fact, factually observed all over YouTube. I remember listening to classical and stuff like that, or I remember even listening to Vivaldi in 2011, the fourth season. It was suggested to me as a video. Yeah, basically you see that in early YouTube, in early 2010s YouTube. From then now, from 2000 like 15, the really degenerate subhumanity of the completely subhuman Americans took over. No offense to well-minded and actually non-degenerate Americans, but most Americans are like that. They're basically degenically the most degenically subhuman gypsies of IQ of 10, consumerist peasants that are basically oxes for slaughter. They're brilliant oxes for slaughter. They have no spirituality, no depth, nothing. They're just what I am eating, they're just what their philosophy of life like. It's what I'm eating, what I'm sitting, and what I'm drinking, basically. And I'm not saying someone doesn't need to enjoy like great food or something like that. But it's not the main focus, guys. It's not the main focus of life. Or to drift to anomalous hedonism, which leads to literally nowhere. Um, because back then we were actually revolving around linguistics, European culture, European music, European films, such duelists that weren't made by the Jews, by the cowardly spineless, the actually in fact most spinelessly coward subhuman race of Jews. They weren't made by that race. They were made by European producers, European minds and brains. That's the difference. Now, because look at the really degenerate garbage. Degenerate, completely degenerate, that Jews are actually promoting. Like Avengers, Marvel, bullshit like that. It's all really degenerate travesty of film. Dealing subhuman rotten films. They don't have any depth, nothing else. Just propagandizing the superhuman bullshit of heroes, whatever they think. And black and white is very Jewish, I think, like the black and white thinking. Um, like Superman, which was created by Jewish minds, he's very black and white thinking. He's the good guy, he's the hero, and everyone else is rotten, or villain, grabs his guns. You see, what's the issue here? Wait a minute. The issue is before the really prostitution-like Jewish takeover of the YouTube, the complete influence of Jews, meaning the YouTube wasn't such a bad place. I know the fact that YouTube is Jewish owned. It's owned by a half Jewish whore. The eternal sneakiest subhuman whore. I know that for a fact. But she didn't actually have complete takeover. I think she took over around 2015 or so. I don't remember where. She didn't have a complete takeover and didn't overfill with generally subhuman garbage of the Jews, subhuman videos. It's all foodies now, all food. What they eat, what they shit, what they drink. There's no high culture, as I call it. So basically this was the video. I'm trying to make it short as possible because I want to upload it to YouTube. And this is it.